Well, hello there. It's me, Aditya. It's 12:06 and my charge is 19%. It's Friday, June 19th. It's midnight. Um, I think this info will be helpful to future Aditya in case he decides to rewatch this. Anyways, I guess this is yet another GSAM video, and yeah, I gave it an update. It's around a year since, and yeah, I've changed it quite a bit. Actually, I've changed a lot of stuff in syntax, and I will be explaining a little on that. This video is mainly a small demo video on GSAM and how to get started. It's mostly a hello world video, and GSAM is actually much better, I think so, like right now. And we'll just get started with pip install, but instead of doing this typical pip install, since I have a Mac, I will do pipx install, which just installs it globally. So I'll do a pipx install gsam 1.0, gsam 0.1.4 has been installed, and now we should have the access to GSAM. It shouldn't do anything, it won't open the interpreter like previously. I will be adding that once again, maybe. Not sure though. And yeah, let's just get started. Actually, I guess with the stuff, I'll just go to the desktop, or since this is beginner friendly, I'll just create a new folder. I will rename it. I will rename it to GSAM tutorial get started, whatever. This is, I don't know what take this is. It's been a lot of takes and I still can't make this video. Now what I'll do next is open this with VS Code. As you can see, this is an empty repository, and what I want to do simply is write a file. I'll call this entry.gsam. Why entry? No real reason, I just like the name entry and I decided to go with entry. Or if I want to go into philosophy, then it's mostly because it's the first file that will be run when the program enters into the executing state, and I'm just kidding, there's no real reason. So let's start by writing log, and then I'll just add a hello world, or actually a hello GSAM in this case. And yeah, let's try running this. I'll just open this folder. So as you can see, you can drag chop to open, or you can also go in the VS Code terminal. I prefer over here maybe. And what I want to do is just simply GSAM, and it should do nothing, I know. I'll also do GSAM entry.gsam, and it still does nothing. Now you might think what's going on, why the log thing is not working, and that's because this is the new thing in GSAM where there are no keywords. Now before you think I'm joking and I'm making a fool and that everything is going wrong, this should have given error, let's actually write the correct code for this and add the console module. I will do GSAM entry, but it will still do nothing. That's because we need to create a directory materials, and this is the new thing in GSAM, which is the materials directory. And just like node modules in Node.js, there is materials in GSAM. Anything you want to do, you use the materials, you import them. They are extremely easy to swap. You can just swap entire materials and there won't be a lot of problems apart from the bugs that you created intentionally. I mean, why are you swapping in the first place? But if you want to swap, you can swap. That's just making it super easy on anyone. I will be creating a full tutorial on creating a Discord bot, but this is, since this is just the hello world, I'll just show hello world. So this should still not work because we don't really have a console module. So let's just copy the console module from the actual source code. So I'll just git clone my repo. This is not the intended way actually. You are supposed to clone whatever material you want. Since I don't have the material, I'll just clone the materials folder. I want to just clone this folder, although I'm not sure how to clone just this folder. But Git is for now the official package manager for GSAM, which is really odd. So now we should have a GSAM cloned in seconds. I'll just copy this console, move it over here, and then delete this. So this is literally the console module. One can create their own materials as well. This is the template for material. I will be releasing it to the public, but since this is just a very demo video, I have entry GSAM, all this stuff ready, and if I should do GSAM, entry GSAM now, we finally have the hello world. Now if I also do GSAM, I will have hello world, because by default if you don't give a file name, it will search for entry GSAM. If I change this to, let's say, main.gsam GSAM, but if I do entry GSAM, this is not working because we do not have an entry GSAM. We need a main GSAM, and now it works again. So basically you import the material, you use the function in the material. Well, this is just a node actually, and yeah, this is the basic hello world thing. Now one interesting thing I would also like to include in this, since this recording is already 6 minutes long, I will go and add a suffix, which is weird. Like, why name alias as suffix? I don't know. I'll write suffix as, what should I write? In console with an extra space. Don't ask me why. This is just a little weird. I know why we have that extra space. Why this is space sensitive. This is a space sensitive language, and I'm not sure why I made it this way. I'm not sure if I'll keep it this way. I'm not sure what will happen when I add the types module. There will be no built-in modules by default. Maybe there will be. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, if I write in console now, and let's just try this again, and this still works. This is supposed to be a plus. And now we try again. This doesn't work. And instead, if I do in console, now this works. So this could be a more easily, and this is supposed to be more of a visual language. But yeah, with the help of materials and all, this is still possible. I can also swap this with a plus, since this is just checking for content. So yeah, this still works. I changed this to entry GSAM, and if I run GSAM, just simple GSAM, this should once again just run. And just like suffix, if I do prefix and write console dot and then try it, this will not work. Now this is console dot log GSAM, which works. But for a simple stuff, I think console log like this should be enough. And yeah, that's majorly this language. I get it, it's weird, but I think the most powerful thing is this console thing. This was just the hello world and setup and get started thing. But yeah, that's it for this video. We did a simple hello GSAM. How else we can do it? And yeah, I will be releasing a video more on materials, probably creating a Discord bot that has AI support, and it will be much more easier in GSAM. And I'm not sure when that will drop. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll have something different next week. I may not be working full time on this, so I'm not sure about the timelines yet. So yeah, that's it. I guess. That's pip install GSAM. That's it.